This is just a quick thank you to everyone who stayed on my page to watch some very, exclusive clips from the Davido concert. And I want to say thank you for watching and thank you for engaging. This is my new Instagram. The other Instagram was taken down. But I want to say I appreciate all of you for following, for engaging and all of that. So I woke up this morning to a few comments and things on the blog. People saying that, the concert hall was empty. Or like Davido did not sell out. I'll tell you something. You all know that I attended Wizkid's concert last year. And I attended like the 3 concerts, the 3 shows. I attended David's concert last night. I'll tell you something. When you're performing at the O2, so when the artist is done with his sound check and everything, so if you saw videos on my page, you see that I posted videos of when the hall was empty, when we're doing sound check and fixing a few things. I posted a video. Davido was there because he wanted to at least be first hand to see a lot of things that are going on, know where he's going to stand, all the proper rehearsals that need to be done for a global star like Davido. So it's not a show that he will just be at home chilling and then people will come and do those things for him. He needs to see for himself. So we came there. He did everything he could do, made sure that he knows where he's going to stand, they gave him all the briefing and everything. So if you have ever attended a show at O2, right, you know how it works. So once they open the door, once they open the O2 door and people start getting in, the hype man starts working, the DJ start playing music and all of that. People start getting into the foyer. Now, some of the videos that people take, they take videos of when people are just coming into the hall. You understand? So they take videos when people are just coming into the hall and trying to settle in while the up-and-coming artists are warming up the crowd and the DJ See, you cannot, for anybody who knows, right? Davido is a sellout artist. Like, he sells out everywhere he goes to, and if you are on social media trying to find fault at what, bro, people put a lot of hard work. It's not easy to be an artist. They put a lot of hard work to make shows happen, from the management to those buying the tickets, to the production people. So you cannot just sit down in Nigeria or sit down in one tick village and you are saying, no, ask anybody who came for the Davido show, who was inside that hall, will tell you that the O2 sold out. That crowd was crazy. I was backstage and I was trying to get you guys some exclusive content. I tried everything I could. I hope I did well. But the most important thing is I hate the fact that people try to always put Davido and Wizkid and try to make issues. Listen, it will not work. You guys need to stop this. These are two very, very brilliant, well-educated, making Africa proud. These are 2 guys that do it every time for Africa, and you guys just come and start saying, Wizkid did this, Wizkid did not do this, Davido did this, Davido. Listen, what Davido and Wizkid are doing, Burna Boy, Tiwa Savage, Nyanya, Techno, Fireboy, Joe Boy, Omale, Buju, Phils, Mr. Producer, Adekunle Go, Simi, everyone, they are doing today is the only reason why Nigeria has some dignity. So instead of trying to divide what we're doing, try to put some respect on what they are trying to do for the world, for Africa, and for Nigeria. Nigeria respects us, the world respects us a lot today, because when a few other things have failed for us as Nigerians, our entertainment is doing very well. Right? Years ago, Nigerians could not sell the O2. we're doing concert at the was it the Indigo O2, the one that's I think like 5,000 capacity or 3,500 thereabout. But now these guys are able to sell out the O2 Arena, 20,000 capacity deep. It's not easy. You travel 6 hours from Lagos to London to come and sell out the 20,000 capacity deep. It's not easy. Do you understand? And then you come and listen. I tell people, when you are negative about other people's success, you never go anywhere. Yesterday, Davido was really happy. He came out. If you saw the videos of him at the backstage, you see, he was really happy. He sold out. The team was really happy from ASAP. So, listen. Last night was exceptional. Last night was dope. You know, I still have a headache. I'm getting ready to go to church, but I still have a headache. Like, I feel like, oh my God, last night was sick. Last night was madness. You know, I'm really happy I was there. I'm really happy I made out time to, you know, get on the show. And I want to tell you guys a little story. So there was a day we were talking about the show in London with I and Davido were just discussing about the show in London. It was like, oh, yeah, I'll buy your ticket. I'll buy your ticket to London. I didn't ask. You know, as a nice guy that Davido is, he said, oh, Ubi, I'll buy your ticket to London. So towards the show, right, closing on the show, I knew that David had to take care of a lot of people going to London. I didn't bother myself. I went ahead and bought my ticket. And that call came in, boom. Ubi, there's a jet going to London. I want you to join the jet. And that's it. So he kept to his promise. He didn't forget that, oh, Ubi, I was going to get you a ticket. Now, I have a ticket pending that I can go to the UK with at any time. That's how Davido is. You know, so when you're not thinking, right? When you don't think about it, he just does it. So I'm in London today. Last night was madness. He's going to continue a few other shows around. And trust me, Davido's driver is in London. You all know Israel is in London. A few other of his, like a lot of guys of his team are in London. Unfortunately, some of them could not get their visas. But trust me, tickets were ready for those guys immediately their visa were out to come to London. And, you know, it's not easy. Not everybody will always carry their entire team, their family, people that they, you know, that have been there. So I'm a very, very, very big Davido fan. Like, aside the fact that we're close, I'm a very, very big Davido fan. Listen, I love Davido because he's a guy that he just wants everybody to be happy. He just carries everybody on. He puts everybody on, like, you know, and for whatever you're doing, I always tell people, if you're around Davido and you're expecting Davido to do a lot for you, that would be really bad, because being around Davido is already an access point. You know, so if you're smart, right, being around Davido, there are a lot of things that you can do. And he will always support you. So never stay around people who are influential and be expecting them to give you from what they've already made. But be around influential people because, you know that you can add value to them and you can use them as access to get a lot of other things. So when you're around influential people, so if you look at, a lot of my friends are billionaires. So I'm not with them because I want to beg them for money. No, they can tell you. But the fact that I'm around them, you know, there are some business they won't do. Like some of my friends, like my senior friends, the billionaires I hang out with, they'll just call me and say, Ubi, this we cannot do it. We want you to do it. So that's because while I'm with them, I've shown capacity that I can actually do those things. What are the things you discuss with your big friends? Sometimes it's just show capacity and wait. Look at Israel. Israel has been with Davido for a long time. But Israel is coming to London. And Israel has opened a show at O2. That is, in the world today, Israel has opened a show at O2. And it's been written. That's because he spent some time being around his Oga. You understand? Israel, there's nothing you tell Israel about Davido.